Hey guys, and welcome back to the AC Milan career mode. This is episode 2 of season 6. I want to thank you guys for the support on the first episode of this season. It went down really well, a lot of likes, and that's what we like to see. I also asked you the question of who should I sign in centre back. There were so many suggestions, there really were, too many to pick all of them. I just shortlisted a few of them that popped up multiple times, and I'm going to scout them and see how good they are, and then I'm going to make a decision on who to sign. I've shortlisted 4 centre-backs. Alessio Romagnoli, of course, we've been linked with him in real life. Rafael Varane, who is, of course, fantastic, but I think he'd be a bit too expensive, especially for a backup centre-back. You don't want to be putting Rafael Varane on the bench. Chancel Mbemba and Niklas Sule, who I don't know much about, but he got transferred to Real Madrid and apparently is a popular choice amongst a lot of you guys. So those are the 4 centre-backs I've shortlisted and we're going to take a look at. For now, I'm just going to sim through to the Roma game, play that game and sim all the way to Real Madrid. And from the moment I've got all the scout reports back from those 4 centre-backs, I'm going to make the decision. But first, we've got Roma in the Super Cup, the Italian Super Cup. Let's play that. Brilliant news. We've got a player injury. Andre Vilna has joined the first team and David Gigla is out for 8 weeks. Brilliant start to the career mode. He won't be playing in the 2 finals we got today. And Russell and Matteo can go out on a loan to Manchester City, giving us a bit of extra cash right there that we need. And Angelo Baselli is happy apparently, which is good. Alright guys, this is going to be the team for the Roma game, the Italian Super Cup final. A very strong squad, very similar to last season. I've decided to put Sonny Kittel and DeAndre Yedlin on the bench. They're going to make their debut in the second half most likely. Hateboer might come on as well. But we've got such a strong squad in depth that it's hard to make choices. But look at that bench, you know, anyone can come on and have an impact on the game. But this is the team I'm going with for now. Don't forget, the sliders have been adjusted. It's going to be a tough game. The first time ever I'm playing against an improved CPU. Let's see how it goes. Here we go. The first competitive game of the season. AC Milan against Roma at the San Siro for the Italian Super Cup. It's a prize. And if there's a prize at stake, I want to win. It's as simple as that. Are you into Niang straight away? Dominating the midfield. That's good. Niang is going to go for it. He's going to play through Andre Ayew for the first shot. Straight at the keeper. It's a good ball in. Christian Benteke for the one-on-one. Gervinho, good save by Salvatore Sirigu. Well in by Griezmann, putting on the pressure. He's gone. He's got the pace. Antoine Griezmann in a one-on-one with the keeper. Antoine! Yes! We've scored. We've taken the lead. I've got to tell you guys, from the first 20 minutes, I could already tell it's way more difficult to string passes together. That goal just came from a defensive mistake. But trying to build a play when the passes are going twice as slow as usual is very hard. Thank God we capitalised on a mistake. That's where I'm going to get most of my goals off probably this season. Griezmann again. Well done by Antoine Griezmann into Andre Ayew, who's lining it up for a shot on his right foot. Just wide. Ayew turns into Griezmann. A lot of space. Griezmann into Paul Pogba. What can Pogba do? Paul Pogba in the box. Still going. He's been taken out from behind. And that is a penalty once again. Stupid mistake by Roma. I don't know why they're making all these mistakes in defence, but it's going to cost them. The man to take the penalty is Mbaye Niang, best player of AC Milan last season. He's going to step up now and do the business. I'm going to go top left against Kivrak. Can he save it, or will Niang score? It's 2-0 after half an hour. Decent start to the season. I'm not complaining. No, good save. Sirigu, it's going in still. Unbelievable goal for Roma. Unbelievable. 45th minute. What a surprise as well. I mean, it was a good volley, but how Sirigu didn't keep that out, I'll never know. Pogba loses the header straight at him, and it still goes in. What a shit goal to concede. It's time for the debut of DeAndre Yedlin. He's the only change at half-time. Kittel, I'm going to keep on the bench because I don't feel like he's strong enough to play in centre mid, and Griezmann is doing a great job at cam anyways. Sharawi into Niang, well played by El Sharawi. Niang looking back for Antoine Griezmann. Good block. Ayew. Niang, someone save. Oh, Iturbe crossing it in. The perfect passing really is coming into play here for Roma. Look at that. Look at that. Good save. Alright guys, my 2 final substitutions were in the 70th minute. I want to hold on to this 2-1 lead, so I'm just going to bring on pace on the left and some good passing in midfield, trying to counter-attack whilst they're going attacking. So El Shaarawy and Griezmann going off. Griezmann had a really good game, but it's time to give the debut to Sonny Kittel, the new guy who signed for a record amount of transfer fee. It's ridiculous. It's a good ball in. It's a great ball in. Iturbe is not going to win that header. Sonny Kittel first touch of the ball is decent. He sets up Niang, who's in a one-on-one with Jedvaj. He's going round him easily. Could this be the first assist for Sonny Kittel? And Bayern Niang, of course, does not fail. In the form he's in, he completely wraps up the victory for AC Milan. A tough game, but we do deserve to win this one if we go on to win it. That is, can still fuck it up easily. Lacazette on the other side. It's a half-decent ball. Hateboer is going to get that. 99 pace. Of course he's going to get that. Javier Hateboer, what can you do? Cutting inside well. Beautiful. Javier Hateboer, that's another penalty. Wow. I have to say, the substitutions so far have been very effective. For the hat-trick, Bayern Niang, he's going to chip it down the middle. And the keeper read it. Right, that was a bit cocky, but who cares? No, Nainggolan. He's making it 3-2 in extra time. I don't think there's time for a comeback, but it's annoying to concede that. Why is he celebrating like that? You're still losing. And that's it. That's the end of the game. They put on the pressure in the final few minutes, trying to get that equaliser. But we hold on. A 3-2 win. Niang with 2 goals. But for me, Griezmann did the hard work. And Kitzel and Hateboer were really solid when they came on. It's going to be tough to fight for your spot in the team, because so many players can, you know, contest for those places. We've got a lot of good players in that team. I'm very happy with that. A good start to the season as well. We dominated and we deserved to win. Alright guys, we got some final scouting reports in for 3 centre-backs. Whilst Desilio has been offered, well, we have been offered money for Desilio, I'm going to flat out reject and disallow future offers. We're sorted in right back. We've got 2 very capable right backs and I'm not going to let anyone go. But it's time to take a look at some of these players. Chancel Mbemba, physically an absolute beast. Not the tallest, but he's got pace, strength, and a half-decent defending. He's only 77 rated. I'm not too sure if we should go for him. Nicolas Soule from Real Madrid definitely doesn't look like someone I'm going to sign. You know, he's 79 rated, slow, and doesn't look impressive. Romagnoli then has got a half-decent stats. He's 76 rated. I guess because they're backup, it doesn't really matter too much. But if I'm completely honest with you, if I have to sign a backup defender, I'm looking more at Chancel Mbemba. He seems like the player I prefer. Alright guys, in a desperate attempt to still go for Salif Sane, I've just offered them 30 million plus Alibamba. I'm not sure, they didn't accept that previous time out, but things might change. And seeing that we've got 2 cup finals in today's episode, we might get some cash for winning them. We won the Italian Super Cup, that's going to spice up our budget. If we beat Real Madrid, there's 1 day left in the transfer window to potentially sign someone. Maybe I should take that risk. Oh no, I've just seen what the calendar brings for us. We've got Real Madrid, and 2 days after that, we've got Juve for the start of the Serie A season. That is not what you want to see. Right guys, I'm going to wait until the final day, transfer deadline day, to sign a centre-back. I'm going to take the risk, you know. Hanover, of course, rejected the 30 million plus Alibamba. I'm just going to go into the game against Real Madrid, pray that we win, and that we get some money from that. Don't fix it when it's not broken is what I'm going to go with for the Real Madrid game. I'm going to use the exact same lineup that we played against Roma. It was good, it was brilliant, and we know what substitutions we need to do to hurt them on the counter-attack if we are in the lead. Real Madrid is going to be the real test. Are the sliders going to be a challenge this season? This game will tell.
EA Sports live coverage of the Copa Europe. Today it's AC Milan against Real Madrid.
Benzema into Ronaldo. Good strike, good save as well. Unbelievable. Rafael Varane has just done that to us. Of all people, Rafael Varane, who had been shown interest by AC Milan, goes and scores a header in the European Cup final. That hurts. That really hurts. Maybe I should buy him after that. Great header. Sirigu had no chance. No, Lacazette, get up. It's not that bad. It's not an injury. Just get up. Yes, take the attention away from Lacazette's injury, because he's not injured. I promise you, he's not injured whilst we pick up a booking with Paul Pogba. Okay, he's injured. He is actually injured. That is devastating. We've got Hateboer. I mean, once again, we've always got replacements lined up for any player, but Lacazette was doing so well. And now they've got a free kick with Cristiano Ronaldo behind it. It's just getting better and better, isn't it? CR7. CR7, good catch. Look at that pace. Look at that pace. Beautiful pace from Hateboer. Still going all the way He's running the wrong way. He's that fast. He's actually running the wrong way. But we're still going with Griezmann out wide to Decilio. First time cross into Niang. Oh, that would have been one of the best goals of the series. Half-time, Real Madrid deserve to be in the lead. They've been slightly dominant. Sirigu has kept out some decent chances, so I'm going to make the change. No, wait, I'm going to wait. Sonny Kittel is going to come on at some point. Actually, no, I'm not going to wait. Pogba has been poor. Kittel can come on for him, and we're going to put... This is controversial. I'm going to put Griezmann in centre mid. Sonny Kittel, you got an assist in 20 minutes of game time last time out. If you can do that again, I'll be very happy. I'm going to go edge to Mbaye Niang. A lot of space, Mbaye. Line it up, finesse. Oh, good save. Iker Casillas. Just going to whip one in. Into the front post. It's going to be for our medical Laporte. Iker Casillas again. Alright, let's go. Let's make something of this. Ricardo Rodriguez into Ayew. Fancy back heel, why not? What can Ayew do? Into Griezmann. Griezmann into Niang. Niang. It's difficult. Sonny Kittel can turn. Still going. Sonny Kittel. Sonny Kittel! Ooh, just wide. They're holding on to the ball now. This is getting silly. If we win that header, we might have one more chance. Of course we don't win that header. Simple fucking instructions. Can't follow them. And now we're going for the final chance of the game. Antoine Griezmann inside to Nicolas Nkulu. No! Not him. Anyone but him would have been fine. And now we're caught out. Good challenge. Can we get one more attack in? Of course we can't. We lose the European Super Cup final to Real Madrid. And the man who did it was Raphael Varane. There's no shame in losing that game, to be honest. And this is what I want. Teams like Real Madrid should be very hard to beat. And they've proven that today. I mean, it was tough. I think they dominated most of the game. They had more shots on target, a little bit more possession. This is the balance I was looking for. We struggle against teams like this, but that's to be expected. We got 1 million. That's not going to cut it for the transfer window. Lacazette is out for 4 weeks. Oh dear, what do I have to do now? 30 million plus Ali Bamba. I don't know what Real Madrid are going to think about this, but I just don't have the money for it. 7 hours left. Let this go quickly, please. I need to wrap up this transfer business once and for all. They've accepted 30 million as well. So, why did I go for Sané in the first place if this guy was available? He's on the cheap as well compared to Sané, which doesn't make sense because it's Real Madrid. And in about 4 hours time, I managed to sign Raphael Varane. In my opinion, he's too good to sit on the bench, so maybe Laporte will be dropped down to a bench player, but this is my business done. This team is complete. Right, that's the transfer window done and dusted. 35 million. I misread that for a second, but you know, it's good. I've managed to get what I wanted, and that's perfect as well because we've got Juve 2 days after the Real Madrid game. Most of my first team is not going to be too fit, so I can test out my squad depth in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed. If we can get the likes on the video up again like the first episode, I'd very much appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later.